Hi, I am Diogen. I was born in Sinop. You might look strong outside, but battles are won inside.
Ben Diotima, Arkadya'da bir rahibeyim. Platon'un Şölen adlı kitabında geçiyorum. Sokrates'in öğrencisiyim. Şölen adlı kitapta sevginin doğası nedir adlı tartışmanın ve kadınların sesinin vücut bulmuş hali olduğu söylenir.
Heart sings a song, incomplete, until another heart whispers back.
Those who want to succeed in politics should not escape from lies, betrayal, and intrigue. The only important thing is to achieve political ambitions. Every road to purpose is permissible.
Ey Atinalılar, ey arkadaşlar. Asıl mesele ölümden sakınmak değil, adaletten sakınmaktır. Çünkü kötülük yanımızdadır. Ben yaşlı ve ağır olduğumdan hızlı koşan bana yetişmiştir. Halbuki beni suçlayanlar kuvvetli ve çabuk olduklarından bu koşan kötülük onlara yetişmiştir. Şimdi ben tarafınızdan ölüm cezasına, onlardan hakikat tarafından kötülüğün ve haksızlığın cezasına çarptırılarak ayrılıyorum. Ben cezama boyun eğerim, onlar da kendi cezalarına boyun eğsinler. Artık ayrılma zamanı geldi. Yolumuza gidelim. Ben ölmeye, siz yaşamaya. Hangisi daha iyi? Bunu Tanrı'dan başka kimse bilemez.
He brought the cup to his lips and drank with wonderful tranquility and sweetness. Until then, we had the strength to hold back tears. But when we watched him drink and after he had drunk, we no longer owned ourselves. I know how to say that my tears ran in abundance, and despite all my efforts, I had no choice but to cover myself with my cloak to cry freely for myself. For it was the most misfortune of Socrates that I cried, but my own thinking of the friend I was going to lose. Cretan before me, unable to ease his tears, had come out, and Apollodor, who had not ceased to cry before, burst into cries and sobs, which broke the souls of all who were present, except that of Socrates.
What are you doing, my friends? Wasn't it the fear of this inconvenient weakness that motivated women to have moved away from here? Why have I always heard that you must die by hearing good words? So stay calm and give evidence of more firmness.
These words filled us with confusion, and we held away our tears. Socrates, who was walking, said he felt his legs strained, and lay down on his back, as the man had commanded him. At the same time, this man, who had given him the poison, approached, and after examining his feet and legs for a moment, he squeezed his foot tightly, and asked if he was sorry. And Socrates replied no. He shook his legs right away, and carrying his hands higher, made us see that the body was freezing and hardening. And touching him himself, he told us that by the time the cold would reach the heart, Socrates would kiss the exit. Already the underbelly was frozen, and then discovering, because it was covered, he said, and these were his last words.
Cretan, we owe a roaster to Sculapio. Don't forget to pay off this debt.
I will do so, Krypton replied, but see if you still have any warnings to make to us.
He didn't answer anything, and from there he made a move. The man then discovered it completely, and we saw that he had his gaze fixed. Cretan, seeing this, closed his mouth and eyes.
Behold, Equicrates, what was the end of our friend, of man, we can say, which has been the best of all we have known in our time, and, on the other hand, the wisest, the fairest of all men.
The last word of Socrates in court is this:
Now the hard part has come, I got to die, you got to live. Which of us got the better, loss is known to no one, except the God.
Oh, I love this life. It's amazing.
It's incredible.
I like it. I love it.
They are so done.
Oh, yes.
I'm free.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
This is not real. This is fake.
No, this is the truth.
Yes, I trust only in the things that I can see.
Why are you saying that?
But the truth is outside.
No, I don't think so.
You can see it if you keep out your
this,
chains.
and this is the truth.
I love this life.
This is not the truth.
I won't stay in this life. Bye.
The myth of the wind car appears in the dialogue of Platon, the Phaedro, a work in which the philosopher will deal with the theme of love, but also of death, the destiny of the soul, beauty, or ethics. To explain this vision of the soul, the Greek will resort to an allegory in which a charioteer, who represents the rational part of the human soul, drives a carriage drawn by two horses, one good and one bad, which will become the part irascible and the concupiscible part. The charioteer has serious difficulties in guiding the horses, who debate between good and evil, just as it happens in the human soul. The charioteer, or reason, has to take the human being towards the truth, which will not be easy, taking into account the conflict between the two horses, who want to go in opposite directions. As we have already indicated, there are two horses in this myth because they embody good and evil. The white horse represents the obedient part. It also represents the irascible part of the soul. The black horse represents the disobedient part. It also represents the appetitive part of the soul.
Antik Yunan'da, yani bugünkü Aydın'ın sınırları içerisinde bulunur. Hayatımın sonuna kadar Atina'da yaşadım. Babamın adı Aksiyogus'tur. Dönemin kadınlarına göre onlarla birlikte beni karşılaştırırsak iyi bir eğitim aldığım söylenemez. Ama ben kendimi çok iyi geliştirdiğime inanıyorum ki Sokrates'e ve Platon'a öğretmenlik yaptım. Sokrates'in diyalog yönteminde ben yardımcı oldum. Diyalog yöntemini Sokrates'e ben öğrettim. Felsefi ve retorik bilgim çok yüksek. Dönemin, yani içinde bulunduğum döneme göre fazla bir şekilde siyasete etkimin olduğunu düşünüyorum. Aynı zamanda fazla özgürlükçü tavrından dolayı çoğu siyasetçi bana bazı hakaretlerde, ağır ithamlarda bulundular.
Eppure si muove